everyone, it's Haze. In today's video we are finally, it's been a long time, going to be doing the Miraculous Monday meme review where my friend Hedge finds me the very best Miraculous memes from across the internet and I yap about them for a while. And first of all, do you like my jumper? It's got horses on it. I decided I will wear this when we get the Max episode because we better get the Max episode because I got my Highland cow blanket as well, because poor boy is being overworked and underpaid, and when I say underpaid I mean he's working for free. He's done so much this season. Max has carried this season. Let the poor boy have his episode. I got a comment the other day and they were like, maybe he won't get an episode, and I was like, there will be riots in the streets if he does not. Okay. And I will be at the front leading it. Okay. You better get an episode. Poor boy. And we haven't done a meme review in ages. Basically, if you're wondering why, with all the episodes coming out, my priority is always the brand new episode because there's only so much time I have to theorise about it. You know, I can't make a theory about what I think is going to happen in the episode after the episode comes out because that's a little bit pointless. So my focus is always a new episode when it happens, and when we don't have new episodes, we get these kinds of videos. So that's why we haven't had a meme review in a while. We just had a really big batch of episodes. So if we hadn't had been that big, you would have got one before, but yeah. Anyway, let's start with the memes. So dreams of meanings, my dreams. So we got Hawk Daddy as a mermaid, and then Nuru as a jellyfish, but of course the H2O label at the bottom. I love H2O. If you haven't seen H2O, oh my god, what are you doing? So it's set in Australia. It's about these three girls. There's Emma and Cleo. You have to say it like that. They've been friends their whole lives, and there's like a new girl to the area. She's called Ricky, and they end up stealing Zane's boat, and just because he's being rude to them, so they just sail off in a, is it his boat or is it Ricky's boat? Someone's boat, and they end up is it Mako Island? I've already forgotten. And basically they end up in this cave and there's like a full moon or something, and it turns them into mermaids, but only when they touch water. So for example, Emma she loves swimming. That was her goal, to be like an athlete, a swimmer, but she can no longer swim in her family's pool because she turns into a mermaid. Cleo like works part-time at like the Sea Life Centre or whatever, and she likes to have baths and stuff, and she has like a big fish tank in her room, but obviously she has to be very, very careful because like it's instantaneous. And they have a best friend called Lewis. Lewis is amazing. I can only say their names in an Australian accent, I can't say anything else. And then me and the girl I work with, she also loves H2O, so we stand behind the counter and do impressions of them for our entire shifts. It's a fun time. They should definitely do a H2O and Miraculous crossover episode. That would be everything to me. Next meme. Miraculous fans on basically any else. On basically any else? Miraculous fans agreeing that season 2 was the best season in the show. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, so Miraculous fans on basically anything else fighting each other. Miraculous fans agreeing that season 2 was the best season in the show. I mean, I would never fight anyone in this fandom over anything, nothing is that serious. But at the minute, I'm reserving full judgment on season 6 since we're not done yet. I do think it's pretty good writing wise though, so far. We got like, what, 10 episodes left? I think so. I always go back and forth between season 2 and 4, but part of me definitely does think I'm biased towards season 4. If you don't know, I haven't been making videos for the entire show. My first video dedicated to Miraculous, like on an episode, was a New York special, and then I kind of started the rest of it, covering every episode and all the spoilers and stuff, from season 4. So I am a little bit biased, but I do enjoy rewatching season 2. And the season 2 finale, oh my god. I think it's possibly one of my favourite finales, because it's a happy finale. The rest of the finales are depressing. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we kind of win, but at what cost? Whereas season 2 is like, yeah, we won! You know, defeat Gaby Baby, but like, it's a solid win. Like, season 2, the end of season 2 was fun. It just kind of stops being fun after, it's just on a downward trajectory of things getting more and more depressing. But yeah, the amount of things people fight about. Look, I'm fine if you disagree with opinions. The difference between having a disagreement and discussion about it, and then having a full-on argument about it. And you know who doesn't help with all these arguments? Thomas Astruc himself. Because he starts most of them. He's blocked me. However, the way blocking on Twitter works now is, it used to be is like if someone's blocked you, unless you log into a different account, you can't see anything they tweet. So the way it works now is he can't see anything I tweets, but I can see what he tweets. I can't follow him, but I can go on his profile and have a look. The man is insane. Yeah. Next meme. I already know many Miraculous holders are Marinette's classmates. Ali, who is Ladybug's second in command, is Marinette's best friend. I saw Marinette with Faye in Shanghai. Maybe I should investigate this Marinette girl. Yeah, never mind, let me akumatise Mr. Pigeon 72 times instead. Hedge said, quantum masking, bruv. Well, this is the thing, there's one thing that's really annoyed me. One thing I hoped for in season 4, and it seems like possibly Ali is going to start doing it now, finally, is once Alia had found out in Gang of Secrets, I really felt that she was going to be doing some investigating to try and work out who Shadow Daddy was, may he rest in pieces. And they kind of did it a little bit, but then they stopped, and I was like, Alia, you're an investigative journalist, like, you have the skills. You could gather some clues, you know what I mean? But like, just nothing ever happened. Like, the only one who seems to be really giving it a good go, honestly, is Lila. Like, I don't like her, but you gotta give it to her. She's using her brain. No one else does, so, like, fair enough. She finds out, I'm like, fair play to you. You tried your best and you're working it out, so I can't complain, you know? Next meme. A reminder that Marinette wore a fake moustache to disguise herself and sneak into Gabriel's house. And yet all of these people who deal with Marinette every day didn't recognise that it's Marinette. Why is everyone in the show so blind? And then Hedge once again said, quantum masking. Yes, but Hedge, she wasn't transformed as Ladybug this time. What's her excuse? She hasn't got one. They're all just stupid. Literally stupid. I don't... Like, it was funny, don't get me wrong. But just like, you know, realistically. They all need their ass checking. My dear son Felix, I'm going to physically and emotionally abuse you for 13 years and mind control you. Enjoy the ride. Now that Colt is dead, it's my turn now. I can snap you out of existence any time I want. Live with this anxiety for a year now. Now that Gaby Baby is dead, it's my turn now. I will try to steal your mug every chance I get and turn you into my own mind control puppet. I will destroy the freedom you worked for. Felix, I think you should move to a different country. Take you and Kagami and Adrian, probably Marinette since Adrian won't go without her, and just get out of here. Don't tell anyone where you're going. Just go. Don't be like Luke and be like, I'm going to Brazil, everyone. Just go. Don't send a postcard, don't ring anyone so they can't track you. Just go, never talk to anyone again, and leave it up to Alia and Nino to take down Lila. They'd do a great job. I think they would. I mean that sincerely. I know everything that comes out of my mouth does sound sarcastic, I'm aware. But I genuinely mean that sincerely. I think they could do it. It's for your own safety, even though I don't like you very much and I wish someone did snap you out of existence. Leave. Also, I don't have to see you again, because you annoy me. Next meme. Oh gosh. Right, Hedge just got a lot to say. Damn, a new episode of season 6 called Yaka Gozen just aired. Let's watch it and enjoy it. Damn, Lila already knows that Felix and Kagami and Adrian are senti monsters. She also tries to mind control Felix by stealing his amok and making him her puppet. Wait a minute, since Lila hates Marinette, she can literally try to steal Adrian's amok and mind control him and turn him against Marinette. Interesting idea, didn't think of that myself. It's also very easy for her. Approach Adrian as Cerise, compliment his ring, ask him if she can wear it for seconds. Since Adrian is nice, he will give it to her and boom, it's all over. Before I read Hedge's thoughts, would he give it away that easily? I know he doesn't know it's a mug, but it is important to him. Like, it's a family heirloom. Like, both of his parents are dead. These were his wedding rings. He'd be like, I mean, you can look, but don't touch. That's what I'd be like. Maybe? Even without knowing it's... Am I just saying that because I know it's a mug, though? I don't know. I feel like he'd be unlikely to hand them over for her to have a better look at them. But not impossible. Let's go with that. Right. Hedge. Crikey, he obviously had free time on his hands. Hot take, I really didn't like Yaka Gozen. Oh, that is a hot take. I think most people did, including... What did I give it? I don't know what I gave it. Lila almost had a clever plan, but she was defeated right at the start because Felix didn't have his ring. Basically by accident. That's true. There's one thing, like when she was giving the plan to Tom away, she was like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and I'm like, well, that's not gonna happen because you've told us now. Basically by accident. Like, they weren't even trying to stop her. It just makes her seem incredibly ineffective as a villain, which is bad, especially for her first real appearance in season 6. I can get behind that. The only good bits were the emotional arc and progression of Kagami and Tomoe, agree, but in terms of overarching plot, nothing actually changed from the start to the end of the episode. Yeah. I think we're waste of time. They didn't even properly defeat Yaka since it was all set up. Just makes Lila look just like Gabriel. She thinks of a plan, tries to enact it, fails, and immediately gives up and never tries again. If they want to make her seem smart, they should have saved her big debut for an episode about her ongoing suspicions of Ladybug's identity. Oh, that's a good point. The fact that she suspects Marinette is genuinely exciting and makes her seem dangerous. Yaka Gozen is boring and does not. Yeah, I agree, thank you, Hedge. I'll be changing my mind on that episode. Yeah, I agree, nothing actually changed in the episode. What I kind of hoped when I was watching it, I was like, because usually when a big villain tells you their plan, they're not going to succeed. That's just like writing villains rule number one. Don't do that unless you don't want them to fail. Is sometimes they have a plan and they say the plan and they try and enact it, but then in actual fact they're doing something else. They want you to think they're doing that, but they actually have a covert plan underneath. But there's nothing else going on. She's like, oh, Lila's at the end of the episode. It's like, well, that was fun. But anyway, but yeah, Hedge, you're totally right. No notes. You correct? I'll be changing my mind on that. Usually when I rank all the episodes at the end of the season, I rewatch them all anyway, so. Thank you, Hedge. Next meme. Cat Noir chances to be with Ladybug. Adrian aggressed giving Marinette his umbrella. I was about to say, Cat Noir, all you need to do is give your umbrella to Ladybug. But he does an ephemeral, so maybe it's just not the same vibes. They have the same music, same weather, same, you know. I don't know. Next meme. People who think what original Miraculous was like based on PV. People who think Marinette and Adrian was originally named Bridget and Felix. People who think it was originally going to be for mature audiences. They don't know kid anime exists. Me who thinks it was going to be the same as the final version, just in 2D instead. Honestly, I'm not really sure. I don't think I've seen lots of it, but to be fair, I don't think lots of it is... Well, I said lots of it, I was about to say lots of it exists, but I think the answer is more lots of it is accessible for us to see. It definitely seemed... So there was no Adrian. I'm a bit confused where the name Bridget's come from, because to my understanding, but maybe I just don't know, Marinette was always Marinette. I have no idea who Bridget is. Although I see her in fanfiction sometimes as like Marinette's cousin. So Felix, or Adrian was initially Felix. I think he was initially all supposed to walk with a cane, but I'm not sure what the reason for that was. I don't know if that's public knowledge or not though. What else? Hawkmoth or Papillon was meant to be like in a balloon above the city, I think. Though I remember seeing like loads of clips of like fire and explosions and stuff. So I do think it was meant to be perhaps not for mature audiences, but perhaps more for teen. So not the 8 to 10 age group we currently are, but just a little bit slightly maturer, but not like for adults maturer. Because like at the end of the day, the kids are teenagers themselves. Not to say you can't have a mature story with teenagers as the main characters, but it usually would be older teenagers than 13, 14-year-olds. So yeah, I didn't think it would be the same as what we've got now though. Because I think the original pitch was for teenagers, but they didn't think it would be popular. And now here we all are. And half of the people who watch me are above the age of 21. So honestly I'm not sure, but I think that's possibly due to me just not knowing a lot about it, because I don't know a lot about it. Although I'm pretty sure the thing with Felix is they decided he basically was too cold for Marinette, which I think they were correct on. A Marinette and Felix ship does not work. Sorry if you ship it, like unless Felix fundamentally changed as a character, it wouldn't work. Like for example, the Felix we got in Yaka Gozen, that Felix would have worked with Marinette, but Felix, season 3, season 4, season 5, no. Absolutely not. So the final meme of the meme review is the meme reviewer submission meme, which you can submit through my Discord server. There is instructions on the screen from Hedge, but basically there's a link down below to my Discord server. If you haven't joined already, which is a fun time, you should, even if you don't have a meme to submit. If you haven't joined, you basically, there is a channel that's called Meme Reviewer Review Submissions, where you have to make your own meme and submit it there. Everyone votes on it. Has to be a meme that you've made. Can't be just one you found. We have a separate channel for that. So this month's winner is Gabe, or Wigfly Cult. Okay. Sublime is Lila. Agley is Lila. Random background character is Lila. The truth. Adrian is Lila. Perhaps in some ways, deep down, we are all Lila. No, but Aggie is getting a bit silly. Although I definitely do still think Agley could be Lila. Yeah, definitely not Sublime. I was never on the Sublime train. And whilst I definitely think that person at the cinema was a bit sus, I never thought they were Lila. but ugly. I'm still on to you. But anyway, besties, that was the meme review for this month. Hopefully we'll do one next month, but I don't know at the minute where the next batch of episodes is out, so I guess we'll just see. But anyway, I'd love to know what you thought of this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!